Hey, Nay. Nay. How do you feel about getting up right now to go downstairs and make more coffee? Because I'm so disappointed the coffee I just put in my cup is like lukewarm. I'm coming back, kiddos. I'm coming back. Hee hee. Some of you, were you here when I snuck my face really close to the camera and I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ask Miss Naomi if she'll make more coffee. Because that's what I was doing. Because I did get some coffee for myself just now, but the coffee was already been in the pot off for a long time because I've been awake for a long time. And then it got kind of cold. And one thing I like is I like hot coffee. And some of you saw yesterday and know what I like in my coffee. I'm smiling really big because the thing I really do like in my coffee isn't a joke, but I'm remembering the joke about yesterday, which was this. Oh, that reminds me. See how that's backwards? Now I can do it. I've learned how to make a switch. I'm looking at the bottom of my screen so I can try to make a switch. So then it's not backwards anymore. Thanks again to Miss Hillary about that. All the way from Texas, she sent me a clue about it. So, welcome to today's business meeting. I'll put my glasses on so I can see because I'm about to do some reading. Yesterday was a day that I read names as quickly as I could with them still making sense, hopefully. Like, sometimes I talk, do a tongue twister so fast that nobody would be able to really hear all the words because that's what I'm trying to do. So what I'm trying to do today, when I read the names fast, is read them as fast as I can with them still making sense, sounding like words. So these are some of the names that I found from yesterday, either from the business meeting or from circle time or from messages. So if your name isn't something that I say today, then your family can figure out how to write a message to me or write a comment with your name so then I can talk to you if you want me to talk to you. Some people would rather just know that I know you're there without saying your name. That makes sense to me too. Taking a deep breath because I'm looking at this long list. Oh, also, did you notice I'm sitting at my desk today? That's different from yesterday. It's different from every day. This is the same though, my yellow notepad and all those names. So one more deep breath and I'm going to start saying names in a friendly way. Here we go. Mrs. Finizio, Grandma Sharon, Huxley, Kinsley, Jack, Havana, Nana, Shearston, Linnea, Deb, Debbie, Rich, Karina, Emerson, Andrew, Sarah, Leah, Eli, Finn, June, John, Harvey, Walt, Hazel, Kayla, Jackson, Jacob, Wendell, Cy, Jacob, Lauren, CB, Hadley, Jojo, Paloma, Vivian, Sam, Lauren, maybe Big Brother Ethan, Lennon, maybe I'll talk about that in a second, Wally, Zeke, the whole Bergman family, Cade, Kyla, Kendry, Callan, Charlie, Lily, Malia, Elizabeth, Pastor Derek, Miss Kathy, Mr. Matt, Miss Nancy, Mila, Ava, Theo, Miss Diana, Miss Vanessa, Grandma Vicky, Grandpa Norm, Mr. Doug, Jennifer. Those are the names, but I paused because I have a question for Jennifer. She's somebody that I used to take care of. Before I was ever a teacher, I used to take care of her. And I read a message from you, Jennifer, yesterday, and I couldn't find it today. So now I don't know what your child's name is because I forgot it and I couldn't find the message. So I know I think you have 2 kids, and I don't know their names. So if you want me to know their names, please let me know their names. On to some more questions. I said the name CB. And I'm wondering if CB is the name of the person who I'm talking about. Is that your whole name, CB? Or is that like your Facebook nickname? So that's a question, because I know that we connect quite often. I said Lennon's name before. Lennon is a kindergartner now. Lennon, were you really watching yesterday, or was it just your mom? That's my question. If it was you, that's so exciting to me, because I miss you, and I'm used to seeing you almost every day. And then you went to kindergarten, which is a great thing to do when you get to be at the stage of life you're in. So Lennon, that's my question. Was it you? Also, Cy or Wendell or Miss Leah, whoever wrote all of those little picture emojis for me, thank you. Just so everyone knows, there were a lot of hearts, a lot of laugh pictures, a lot of money pictures, and then at the end, kind of like 2 4-wheelers. That was kind of clever and cool. Glad to see that. Paloma, I found out from your message that yesterday you felt happy. And thank you for telling me that. And so as soon as I think about you being happy, my whole face changes, and then I'm feeling happy in the same way, I think. Jacob, okay, so yesterday, I'll disappear for just a second, everybody. Scoot back on my little stool, walk over here. I'm not far away, but I'm too far away for that picture. I'm looking for something from yesterday. I hope I have it. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, and I'm back. Yesterday we did some things that were not typically done in April. Like we talked about like Santa Claus, and we did this little poem. But before we did that poem together, I was inviting you all to guess, what could those be? What could those be? Like, I was like, so if I tell you they're not apples, what could they be? I love this idea from Jacob. He thought they could be basketballs on a bench. Well, look at that. They sure could, especially if you looked at them up there when I had it up high and you didn't see the green stem. Well, oh yeah, sure thing, that could be basketballs on a bench. They still could be. I don't know what that part could be if it was a basketball, like what that could be, but something. Like, who knows? Someone maybe put something on it. So thanks for that clever idea. That was great. Vivian, thank you for your reply that you are indeed the one typing your messages. Get out of town is what I say to that. That's my way of saying I'm so surprised and excited and I just can't believe it. Get out of town. So thanks for that. Hadley, I noticed that you had some ideas about when I was reading the book about Kitten's first full moon. You were giving out ideas, and I wonder if the rest of you who heard that book would have had any of the similar thoughts. So when that little kitten was up high in the tree and was so scared and was up there as high as she could go, and, you know, we're like, what should she do? What should she do if she's scared? Hadley gave the idea to hold on very tight. I think that is a good thing to do. If you're very scared and you're up high somewhere, hold on. Holding on is a really clever thing to do to help keep yourself safe. And Hadley also is someone who wrote the comment. Maybe others of you do this and were thinking this too. Or maybe you'll be surprised that before we read the whole picture about it, when the kitten was looking down in the pond and she thought it was another big bowl of milk, Hadley wrote that, nope, she thought it was water. It wasn't really milk. She thought it was water. And it was. So that was fun to do that together. In terms of yesterday's jokes about April Fool's Day, I would just like to say I heard all of you who were saying things like, ho, 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 to me. Or, Merry Christmas, Miss Kristen. Or, and now Linnea, I wonder, did indeed you get your daddy to do that glue bottle trick, this one, because you wrote that maybe you would. So I'm wondering if that ever happened or if it happened for the rest of you. And I know some of you also did the eating Play-Doh joke. That means, in quotes, eating Play-Doh. Because I didn't really eat Play-Doh. I was eating food out of the Play-Doh container, so it looked like it, so I wasn't really eating Play-Doh. And Hazel, you did it too. You sent me a message. I wonder if any of the rest of you did. I have 2 more things. Oh no, I have 3 more things. 3 more things. Davy, if you're listening here, you sent me a message with something you drew, which first of all, that's amazing. I don't even know how you were able to do that on your computer. I don't know if you did. And you wanted me to guess what it was. I'm guessing unicorn. It was, I'll tell the rest of you, it was super rainbowy, and it had like a long, like it looked like something coming out of the head of it, which kind of reminded me of unicorn horn, 4 legs. I'm really guessing unicorn. So please let me know if I'm right. Remember, now we're down to 2 things, because it was 3, and then I said, and we have 3 more things, and then I just talked about the thing about the Davies picture. Now the other thing I'm going to say is that tomorrow is Friday, and a lot of you have been sending videos and pictures of things you're doing about the things we've been talking about, and I'm going to put them together so that everyone can see them. The videos, we have 2 new videos. We've got a joke video from Sam. He played an April Fool's joke with his mom on his siblings and his dad, so that's going to be funny to show all of you. And then Miss Nancy's baby Theo dressed up in a not Halloween. It's like Halloween for me when I think about dressing up, but he wasn't dressing up for that. He was dressing up for April Fool's Day, so you'll get to see that. So I'll get that done tonight. So send me your pictures or movies today. And then the last thing to tell you, this is our calendar. That was yesterday. This is today, April 2. And it's JoJo's birthday. Some of you know JoJo. JoJo's birthday is today. She used to be 2, and now she is 3. So happy birthday, JoJo. I'm so glad that you're having a birthday. You used to be 0 when you were first born, and then you grew up and got to be 1. And the last time I saw you, you were just 2. And now you're 3. Happy birthday, JoJo. All right, everybody. Time to move myself into Circle Time Corner. Take off my shirt, because I'm warm. Not both shirts. Take off this shirt, because I will always leave one on because of the preschool and cultural safety plan for where we are. And I'm going to put on my apron, and I'll see you at Circle Time. See you pretty soon.